I'm talking today with Danielle Chaimowitz. She's the granddaughter of Hirsch Litmanovich, a survivor of Sachsenhausen concentration camp and Auschwitz concentration camp. Hirsch Litmanovich is one of 11 children that has been deported to Sachsenhausen in order to have medical experimentation done with them. And after he survived the camp and was able to emigrate to Peru, where he lives today. His granddaughter Danielle is today talking to us. Danielle, would you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, I'm Danielle. I'm Hirsch's granddaughter. I currently live in Estonia, in Tallinn, Estonia. I work here as a Jewish educator in the Jewish community. I'm a mother of two. Yeah, I think that's what I could say about myself, to be honest.
How did you learn about your grandfather's fate? Did he talk about it in the family? How did you find out about it?
It was always present. As you mentioned, my grandfather is also a survivor of Auschwitz. And as a child, I always knew what does it mean when someone has a number tattooed on their arm. Whenever I wanted to know something, it really wasn't so easy, because when I would ask, he would never really give me answers the same way he would give to other people. And I think only in the last few years, as an adult, as a mother, I really started to research what does it mean and what exactly he's been through.
Is there anything that he has, like a picture or something, some little object reminding him of the history that you keep in your family in order to pass on the memory?
Yes, we have pictures, very few. We really don't have a lot. So those pictures are really like gold to us. And every now and then when new pictures resurface because an archive is revealed and so on, it's a lot to us because, you know, some of the relatives, his father, I think I only have 2 pictures that I could never, recognize this is my great grandfather or this is my grandfather's brother and so on. So it's mostly the pictures, but I would say that, we lived in Poland before we moved here. And a few years ago, my grandfather came to Poland to do a headstone for his father that passed away before the war. And it was August, super hot. And he said, I need to go and eat mushroom soup. And it's impossible to find warm soup in August. But I did find the one place that would serve this soup. And we were sitting there and I think he had 2 or 3 bowls. And he said, this is the flavor of the soup my mother used to make. So for me, this was something that even now when I make the soup, I'm going back to this great grandmother that I know so little of. But it is a connection because we really, unlike other families, we don't have many objects, many artifacts, and the pictures are not always enough. So for me, as someone that works a lot with food, it really made a connection with my great grandmother through my grandfather. Part of my life mission is to make sure it doesn't happen again. And I do it through education, through working a lot with interfaith organizations, and to speak really with anyone who would listen about my culture, my religion, but from a point that, when people know each other, that amount of hate and fear could never happen again. So that's how I, try to pass it on, not only to my children, to be open to other people and to be respectful of other people, but also to really be proactive when you see injustice, to speak and not let it get to such, dimensions of cruelty. Like that we really have to stop injustice and wrong situations when they start. And it doesn't matter if it happens to us or to someone next to us, but to be this voice that I think was lacking in that time.
Okay, thank you so much. This was wonderful.
Thank you so much.